What is going on, everybody? Welcome back to the channel. Aftersound here, bringing you Splinterlands content every single day. We also stream right here on this channel as well as on Twitch, so make sure you come by and say hello. This video is also brought to you by my music, which is available anywhere you stream music under the name Aftersound, and I do have a new song out recently called Dreamin', so check it out. Let me know what you think, and I appreciate the support. Okay, guys, let's jump into the topic of today's video, which is I think the SPS DAO should start stacking Bitcoin. Now, we've talked about this at length. This is not a new idea, but I actually have a way in which the DAO can do this without really impacting anything else. Now, again, I've talked about several aspects within this video in the past, including the strategy that I'm going to reveal to you guys here, or not reveal, but it's just like the DAO is sitting on a ton of HBD, which is currently staked. You can see here that it's about $154,000, which means at a 15% APR, we will continue to stack HBD and get roughly just under 2,000 HBD or $2,000 per month. Now, that's just continued to stack. And in the past, I've given ideas about using this to go and buy DEC off the market and burn it, buy SPS to fund future rewards. I mean, I'm still open to those ideas. But if you haven't been following a lot of the macro of what's been going on around Bitcoin specifically, and just seeing it kind of enshrined, whether it's U.S. policy, whether it's global policy, whether it's MicroStrategy, a bunch of other companies starting to stack it. I think the DAO, as an organization, right, decentralized automated organization, should be stacking this as well for the long term. Now, I think it could be something as simple as $1,000 a month, maybe even as low as $500 a month, right? Again, we're getting $2,000 roughly from this. And so by not taking the whole amount, I'm not suggesting that we take the whole amount and put that into Bitcoin. I'm just saying we take a portion of it, right? The rest can still go into HBD, or we can do some of the other ideas in the past of buying SPS off the marketplace or buying DEC and burning it, right? Just to soak up the extra DEC that might still exist out there, or doing something else productive with the HBD. But at the very least, we should be taking a portion of it. Again, 25 to 50% would probably be my starting suggestion, and just buying Bitcoin. Now, here's the thing. I will even concede that we don't need to buy Bitcoin itself. And this is the Bitcoin maxi in me is cringing right now, because obviously I would want us to buy real Bitcoin and put that into a private wallet somewhere. But there already exists swap.btc on Hive Engine. And so if you want to keep it all within the system so that all the Hive whales and people are just happy in general, we can keep it within the Hive ecosystem by buying swap.btc and at least just hanging on to it there, right? Stacking it for the long term until the DAO decides what they want to do with it. Again, getting a wrapped version of Bitcoin is not my ideal, but it's an acceptable kind of first step towards moving in this direction. We have, again, the DAO is holding on to a significant amount of HBD. I'm not saying that we dip into that balance, right, the 154,000. I'm saying that we continue to stack it with the additional kind of rewards, staking rewards that come in from that, but just taking a portion of the staking rewards and using it for Bitcoin specifically. Now, like I said, I've talked about using this productively for other ways in the past, but I want to come back to this idea of Bitcoin just because of all of the bullish things that have really happened since the election, but especially in the last couple of weeks when we talk about the strategic reserve for the U.S. Just the general sentiment all around when it comes to Bitcoin and how really there is no second best. And so I think if the DAO is going to have a stockpile of assets, Bitcoin should absolutely be a part of that strategy. So I'm putting it out there as an idea. I'm providing a strategy and an actual mechanical and logistical way in which we can go about doing this. And I'm just, hoping, I'm just curious to see what the community will have to say about that. We own ETH, we own Hive, we own BNB, right? Actually, we might have traded some of our, not all of our ETH, but some of our ETH, right? But Bitcoin, like this space is still dominated by Bitcoin. And even if we were not in crypto, right? Even if this was not a crypto game, just the fact that there is, we're Web3 and there's a potential stockpile here of a DAO, we should be considering holding Bitcoin as a long-term hedge, as a long-term solution, as a long-term, however you want to rationalize it. We should be holding on to some Bitcoin. I will be one of the first and loudest proponents for that. And so again, just looking at how much the DAO is earning currently from its HBD and not really doing much with, at least I haven't seen anything recently. I just think that there is an opportunity here for the DAO to start stacking Bitcoin. And again, I've heard people say in the future, like, oh, it'd be cool if, we could use the swap.btc rewards on land or on within the game or whatever. I mean, that's fine. That's cool. I'm not even that far. I just want to get to step one, which is let's acquire some with the assets that we have without touching any of the principal. Just taking the rewards, taking a portion of it, and DCAing, right, dollar cost averaging into Bitcoin from now for the foreseeable future and ideally forever, right? So let me know your thoughts in the comments below. That is all I have for you guys in this video. Otherwise, I'll catch you all in the next one and see you around the game. Take care.